The L Word really was such a cultural phenomenon. It opened up so many people's eyes. The most mainstream way, I think more so than I think any of us ever probably anticipated.
Well, it's almost like the first time it was like training wheels, like, this is what lesbians look like when they drink coffee. Right. That's true. That's what lesbians look like when, like when we get ready for work, and now we can, really live it out.
That's what like art and entertainment do. It's supposed to broaden your mind. It's supposed to teach you something, show you something that you don't know about. That's the power. It makes you feel that's the power of what we do.
It feels like there's a chance that the L Word could come back. I mean, there certainly is a chance. We talk about it all the time. And, when we went off the air in 2009, I think a lot of people thought, okay, the baton is passed now, and there will be lots of shows that take it up, that portray lesbian characters, lesbian life. There's really nothing. It certainly feels like maybe the L Word should come back.
There seems like such a hole in terms of the landscape on what's on television and what we're capable of doing. And there's so many other stories to tell that it's crazy that this show doesn't exist. We need shows that are about community and acceptance.
And most importantly, about women.
And the power of friendship.
And the power of friendship and a chosen family. All of these themes that have gotten more relevant. It's just,
not to get too political, but it might actually be just as relevant now as it was when we made the show, if not more so.
More so.
When Showtime said to me, we're going to do one more season, it's 8 episodes, we decided that we wanted to try to do those 8 episodes as kind of a limited series, and that was a little before everybody was doing limited series. So, we did this murder mystery for the whole 8 episodes. I'm not sure that it was the best choice.
I'm afraid this is going to take a bit longer than we thought. But we'll do whatever you need for us to do.
I wanted to pretend like the sixth didn't happen and that just capped at 5. Well, it ended at 5. Because the show wasn't about a death. The series that wasn't what this whole show was about.
We'll cooperate with you. Yeah, we're a very tight-knit group.
And we take care of each other.
To do a murder mystery maybe was off topic for us, but it was a metaphor. Jenny brought us into this world. Jenny is going to take us out of this world.
Want us to come down to the station, right? Oh, that would be great.
After 6 seasons and 70 episodes, the series finale of The L Word aired on March 8th, 2009.
In the end, we never actually find out who killed Jenny.
What we know for sure is that everybody had a motive, so it's kind of up to viewers to decide who they think had the biggest motive, but we don't get an actual conclusion from the show.
But in a way, it's like everyone was responsible for it, because of course that finale reviewed how everyone may have had a reason to kill her. And actually, Eileen Chaikin had a really interesting take on that ending.
I think it was me. I don't know who else could have done it. None of those girls was a murderer. No, I don't think anybody else killed Jenny. I don't know who did.
In season 3, creator Eileen Chaikin made the difficult decision to kill off one of her most beloved characters.
She was like, so your character gets breast cancer. I'm like, oh my God. Of course, empathy. I'm like, oh my God, that's terrible. Actor, I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. And then she's like, and then she dies. I'm like, what?
Dean, I'm gonna be right here waiting. I'm not going anywhere.
And I was sort of shell-shocked because I had no idea that was gonna happen. But it was to make a statement, that sometimes the people you love, sometimes they struggle and sometimes they're not gonna make it.
I couldn't get her back. I'm very sorry.
We thought this is so much a part of life, and especially a part of, in gay life in which your friends are your family. Even more so than in the straight community. Our friends are our family. They mean everything to us, and that loss becomes so deep and so profound, and we wanted to tell a story about that kind of loss. And we felt that we would be wimping out if we told it about somebody who wasn't a main and beloved character. It wouldn't have that impact.
We love you, Dana, and We miss you every day. You're in our hearts, Dana.
I've often said in retrospect that it's the one thing that I regret. It was a good story, I believe in the story, but the audience never forgave me for it. It just upset so many people, and I still mourn the character. It's just the one thing that I maybe would change if I could go back and change anything.
Those are her ashes.
Yeah.